Karens and airports are a match that just keeps on giving. These Karens are taking their "can I speak to the manager" attitude to new heights, literally. But will they finally learn that the customer isn't always right? Or will they continue their turbulent tirade? Buckle up and prepare for turbulence, because this is one flight you won't want to miss. Stay tuned to find out as we bring you the latest episode of Karen Gets in Fight, Then Gets Instant Karma on Airplane. First up is a Karen who was arrested at Salt Lake City Airport after reportedly causing a disturbance.
I didn't do s***!
Let's go train.
Stop!
Here, hands behind your back.
Stop!
Hands behind your back. Now.
Stop!
Hands behind your back.
Stop!
Police arrived at Gate A14 on December 31st, 2021, where the airline was deplaning all passengers to remove 30-year-old Jacqueline Fleury. When police arrived at the gate, they witnessed Fleury yelling and arguing with an airline supervisor in the gate area. The airline had refunded her ticket and revoked her flying privileges at the time.
They did not take me off the plane, and I have a reason to go to Alaska. You guys messed up my flight ticket.
What's going on?
They messed up my flight ticket. I asked for an aisle. They gave me a middle seat. How is that my problem?
Okay. So, this is all about the seat thing, okay? So did they ask you, talk to you about anything about changing seats?
I told them, then the girls let me sit where I wanted to sit, and then they took me off the plane. But I walked off allowing. They did not arrest me. They did not handcuff me. They did not touch me to get off the plane.
What's going on? So nobody...
They need to let me, either they need to buy me a hotel ticket and get me back to New York, or they need to let me aboard the plane.
It all kicked off when the Karen refused to move to her correct seat while on the aircraft, and all passengers had to be deplaned because she refused to move. Officials say when asked to leave the airport, the woman refused to cooperate and snatched her ID card away from an officer who was holding it at the time.
No, I'm trying to listen to you.
You don't need to right now.
I need to. It's my privilege.
Good, it's your privilege.
Okay, thank you. So don't tell me what I cannot and cannot do.
Sit down. Now.
No, I would like to hear what people are saying.
You can have a conversation.
I'm allowed to hear what they are saying.
We're going to walk you out.
Walk me out to where?
To where you can
To
get
the levee in Utah?
At this point,
I don't live in Utah!
Jacqueline, at this point, we're helping you to go get rebooked. You keep doing this yelling, we're going to look at criminal charges, okay? Disorderly conduct.
Dude, this is on you, though!
This is not on me, okay?
Yeah, this is on you!
You caused a disturbance. They have deplaned
No, I did not cause a disturbance!
Jacqueline?
They told me I would get an aisle!
Jacqueline?
Alright, dude, give me my...
Come here.
Give me my I didn't do
Let's go train.
Stop!
Here, hands behind your back.
Stop!
Hands behind your back. Now.
Stop!
Hands behind your back.
Stop!
Hands behind your back.
Stop! I don't live in Utah!
Stop resisting. Hands behind your back.
I don't
Hands
live
behind
in
your back.
Utah!
Hands behind your back. Stop resisting. Hands behind your back.
Ow! I don't live in
Stop
Utah!
resisting.
Stop resisting. Hands behind your back. Gotcha.
Stop resisting.
I don't live in Utah!
You understand that? Stop
I don't
resisting.
live in Utah!
While attempting to arrest her, police say she refused to put her hands behind her back and resisted a peaceful arrest. Police were able to handcuff her only after using physical force to restrain her. While transporting Fleury to a police vehicle, police say she kicked an officer in the leg and also used racial profanities on one of the officers.
Get off me! Tell him to get off me! On me. He's a He fucking kicked me! Get off me! You Go back to China!
Hey, do not resist.
Get away!
What?
Get away!
Stop doing
Get
that.
away! Get away! Get away!
Fleury has been arrested on 3 charges, including assault of a peace officer or military member in uniform, disorderly conduct after request to stop, and interference with an arresting officer. Fleury was booked at the Salt Lake County Jail. Wonder if there will ever be a vaccine to cure stupidity, because this Karen is in desperate need of one right away. But up next, the incident gets even more bizarre when a male Karen was removed from a Miami to Chicago flight after being tased by Miami-Dade police.
Watch out. Yeah, go ahead. No, Johnson, watch out.
No, Johnson, go ahead.
Oh shit.
Go ahead, Johnson. Fuck out of here. You're like a little bit. Okay, you got him.
Oh shit.
On a Miami to Chicago flight on April 23, 2018, there was a disagreement between 28-year-old Jacob Garcia and another passenger while Flight 2446 was still at the gate at Miami International Airport.
Excuse me, sir. Excuse me. Can you please get the fuck off? It's my birthday. I'm not trying to sit here any longer than I have to.
Then go sit down.
No, you just get the fuck up and get off. Can everybody raise their hand and we just shoot this dude down and let's go sit down and show us a concert.
The disagreement, according to the arrest affidavit, started when Garcia touched a female passenger inappropriately without her permission.
Get off the plane. No, you're ignorant because you got all of these people standing here. Put your fucking finger down.
Don't ever.
You don't touch her! You don't touch her! You don't touch her! Get off the plane!
Coming through. Dude, you need to go. Get off the plane.
Don't ever.
Dude, you just hit a chick. Get off the plane.
Everybody, you see her squeeze her arm?
Garcia was moved to another seat, but he started to scream and insult the female passenger and her boyfriend.
Everybody's
Everybody's trying to go home.
I'm not trying to
Guess
go
what?
home.
Guess what?
What am I
I'm
trying
a
to do?
nurse. I have a 13-hour surgery schedule.
Okay,
I get home.
gotta go.
I'm not trying to
Back up.
Okay, forget
Get off
it.
the plane.
I said bye.
No, you don't.
Okay.
No, you don't.
Are you videoing this, Tony?
Before you touch me. Before you touch me.
Before you touch me.
I'm gonna ask you. Listen. What is the reason
Ladies and
why
gentlemen, when
you're
you visit the plane, make sure you take all your items and do not leave the gate area. Once we have the situation under control, we'll board the aircraft as soon as possible. We do apologize for the inconvenience.
When flight attendants asked Garcia to get off the plane, he refused. According to the airline, the crew followed procedure and began deplaning. When Miami-Dade police tried to remove Garcia from the plane, he locked his legs around a seat and refused.
Do not fight. Do not fight.
Come on, man. I don't want to get hit because
do
you're
not
wrong.
fight.
Stand
Do
up.
not fight. Do you understand that?
No, you listen. You understand that. I'm asking you right now because you have to answer. What do you? No, you tase me. You will get. You will get.
on you, isn't he?
Go ahead, tase me, and you'll see what happens.
Watch out.
Yeah, go ahead. No,
Johnson, watch out.
No, Johnson, go ahead. Go ahead, Johnson.
Oh shit.
Go ahead, Johnson. Fuck out of here. You're like a little bit. Okay, you got him.
Oh shit.
An officer was forced to tase Garcia as they struggled to get him off the plane, according to the police. The report states the officer deployed his taser 10 times. Due to Mr. Garcia's actions and the close quarters of the engagement, Officer DeSorquez was unable to holster his ECW, electronic control weapon, which caused the number of cycles. When Garcia still refused to walk off the plane, officers carried him out, all while yelling at the officers and other passengers. Once in the terminal, police say, he collapsed to the ground in an effort to impede the officers' efforts. At that point, police say, Garcia was able to reach for and grab an officer's handgun. The officer was able to knock the gun from his hand, but Garcia once again reached for the weapon. He didn't get it the second time. The plane left an hour late. He was arrested and charged with battery, disorderly conduct, and resisting an officer, among other things. What's worse than a Karen causing trouble at an airport? 3 Karens causing trouble at an airport. 3 Philadelphia women were charged in an attack on Spirit Airlines employees at Fort Lauderdale Hollywood International Airport on July 14th, 2020.
Now to this violent video you saw exclusively first on 10. 3 angry flyers attacking airline workers at Fort Lauderdale Hollywood International Airport.
A delayed flight from Fort Lauderdale to Philadelphia appears to have prompted an attack on Spirit Airlines employees at Fort Lauderdale Hollywood International Airport. Cell phone video of the Tuesday night incident showed women throwing various items at Spirit Airlines staff, including shoes, phones, and water bottles.
And guess what? You can book every flight in the day you had as soon as you promise you. And the water too.
There's some goons, huh? They are goons out here. What the fuck? Oh, y'all wild.
The arrest report says BSO deputies arrived at the Spirit Airlines gate, where a disturbance was taking place. Broward Sheriff's Office deputies say Danesha Akia Cuthbert Dixon, 22, Kyra Candida Ferguson, 21, and Tamaya Monique Wright, 20, all from Philadelphia, intentionally struck Spirit Airlines employees with phones, shoes, full water bottles, and metal signs. An airport spokesperson released the following statement on the incident. The safety and security of the traveling public and airport employees is part of our core mission. The behavior of the individuals as seen in the video during Tuesday's incident is unacceptable and will not be tolerated in our facility. We applaud the prompt response by our airline partner and the Broward Sheriff's Office. Spirit Airlines released the following statement. We thank our team members for their professionalism and quick actions, and we also thank the Broward Sheriff's Office for their assistance at the Fort Lauderdale Hollywood International Airport yesterday. 3 guests became combative following a delayed flight, and they were arrested for physically assaulting our team members. 3 of our team members sustained minor injuries. This violent behavior is completely unacceptable and has absolutely no place in airports or any other place of business. We will not tolerate abusive behavior of any kind. Further questions about this incident should be referred to law enforcement. In 2017, the low-cost airline was in the midst of a contract dispute with pilots. Cancelled flights led to an angry mob forming at the Broward Airport. Deputies had to be called in to break it up. One of the women arrested is also accused of stealing a phone from one of the Spirit employees, investigators said. Authorities said they found the phone inside a backpack. The women were taken into custody and were transported to the Broward main jail. The 3 women each face battery charges. Wright is also charged with theft. If you thought these Karens were crazy, wait until you see this next incident where a Texas woman was removed from Frontier Airlines flight when she allegedly tried to bite police officers. Simone Bryna Kim, 24, of Killeen, Texas, caused a disturbance during the boarding of Frontier Airlines flight 2426 bound for Philadelphia on Tuesday. Video of the initial altercation captured by a passenger appears to show Kim getting into an argument with another passenger, notably threatening, "I'll beat you the F up."
Oh my God. Yo. Oh my God. I dare you. What you trying to be on? What you trying to be on? I'm on whatever you want. I'll be. And you. What you trying to be on? It's whatever. I'm too tight. One day that I'm gonna rock you.
You told me I got dubbed.
Oh my God.
The video also shows a crew member asking Kim to leave the plane during the incident, which Kim refused to do. Police who arrived on the scene again asked her to deplane, which she did not do, at which point the officers took her into custody.
Oh my God.
According to police, Kim resisted arrest and attempted to bodily take her off the aircraft, clawing one officer with her fingernails, kicking another, and eventually biting the 3 officials who attempted to put her in a police cruiser. She was taken to the airport police station and then to the Turner Guilford Knight Correctional Center, where she was released on a bond. Kim currently faces 2 felony charges of battery on a police officer, 1 felony charge of resisting an officer with violence, 3 misdemeanor counts of assault on a police officer, and a misdemeanor trespassing charge. The crazies keep lining up. Here's another woman who flipped out at an airport and called a JetBlue worker a rapist. A 26-year-old California woman unleashed a tirade at a JetBlue employee at Fort Lauderdale Hollywood International Airport on January 9, 2019, after being denied boarding because she appeared sloshed. "Get me out of this effed up place, you rapists!" The woman, identified by police as Sabrina Ray Thomas of San Marcos, California, is seen and heard yelling at the man in a video. "I have a effing gun on me because I'm homeless," she continued.
Get me out of here! Get me out of here! A fucking gun on me because I'm homeless! Get me out!
She's a gun. She's a gun. She's in there. She's in there. She's a gun.
According to an incident report, a sheriff's deputy responded to Terminal 3 about 5 p.m. on January 9, 2019. Thomas was screaming at the help desk representative and jumping on the help desk counter because she was informed she'd be staying behind. When the deputy accosted Thomas, she threw a small duffel bag that she was carrying at a wall and her passport to the ground, he reported. She also then threw the boarding pass that she ripped into several pieces. The deputy placed the woman's hands behind her back and ordered her to get on the ground. But she ignored his commands, so he cuffed her as she continued to hurl profanities, he said. According to a supplemental police report, Thomas, who is white, also screamed, "I'm racist against white people. I effing hate white cops." She said she was okay and denied being either intoxicated or medicated. The agent then cleared her for boarding, but she yelled, "Go F yourself," the report said. Another sheriff's deputy wrote in his report that Thomas appeared delusional and mentally unstable. She displayed erratic mood swings which went from crying to silent and still to very loud and aggressive without warning, he reported. Finally, Thomas was taken to Broward General Hospital under the state's Baker Act, which allows the involuntary institutionalization and examination of a person, police said. The flight departed without further incident 16 minutes after the scheduled departure time.